What's up, everybody? So today we're going to dive back into metering modes, average or matrix depending on which camera brand you're using, center, and spot metering. The difference is just the distance of the array spread across the image, how the camera is actually going to pick up the correct exposure metering by averaging out more pixels than less pixels. Yeah. It's not as confusing as it seems. I'm going to show you. I've got pretty much in my backyard. It's got snow, so there's a lot of light behind what I'll be taking pictures of, which is plant pots, flower pots, and yeah, I'll take one shot in average, one shot in center metering, and one shot in spot metering. And hopefully at that point you'll be able to see what the differences are, which will hopefully help you when you're shooting against backlight or in difficult situations and you want to get the metering on your subject perfect. So don't forget about the metering. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go. All right, so right now, if you look at this green spot there, spot right there, that's average metering, and in the window here, I'm in live view so that you can see what I'm actually doing. I've got some plant pots there and my window looking out the backyard, and we'll take one picture of that in average. All right. Now I'm not changing any other settings, just the metering. Now you'll notice that this just changed. Average, so that's center metering. So it comprises about 3/4 of the actual area that you see on the screen in regards to figuring out the metering. Now if you look carefully when I switch it, you'll notice the wall on this side gets slightly darker when it's an average. This is trying to average out all the brights and all the darks. When I switch over to center, you'll notice it gets a tiny bit brighter. Now I've already focused, so I just need to take a shot. All right. And now with spot metering, it's going to focus solely on the flower pot right where that square is. So right here, that's the only thing it's going to be focusing on in regards to the metering for how much light it needs, and it's going to ignore everything else in the scene. Notice how extremely bright everything else got. Everything else is extremely bright. And now, because it's so bright, the camera here is flashing. It's telling me that my shutter speed is way too slow now. Or, sorry, too fast. So we'll bring that down. Okay, I've already focused, so now to review. So that's spot metering, center metering, and average metering. So that's average, and that's one of the flower pots there. You can see did a pretty good job. And the red is saying that all the highlights are blown out. I like having it on that. Okay, in center, you'll see here the flower pots are a bit brighter. Everything is just slightly brighter. Let's go back to average, center, and spot. Now you can actually see the color of the flower pots. But most of everything that's bright is completely and utterly blown entirely out. So spot, as long as you're focusing on something specific, like if I zoom in here and still in spot mode, let's do something here. Let's get a bit of contrast so it knows. There we go. Okay. So if you're shooting something very specific and you don't care much about the background, then in backlight, this would be perfect for spot metering. And that's pretty much it. There you have it. All good. Hopefully that helps. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in as usual, and don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that bell, and if you have any ideas for any videos that you'd like to see me do in regards to your photography journey and learning, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.